Sako and Tonyu Yogurt. You know who Sako is. Come on. So Sako, of course, is one of the best players of all time, legend, in many different games. But you know, Street Fighter V has been his main game ever since it came out. And he's very technical, and he learns fast, and he's super smart with decision making, and execution's great. And so I think that Seth is the kind of character that really thrives with that stuff. He at least if you play V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2, he really requires a lot of that knowledge, and I think Sako's great for that. Tonyu Yogurt is a guy who I didn't even know until I started watching him play Honda. I just randomly saw him play Honda, and since then, I've seen his name pop up using a bunch of different characters. Falk, Seth, I don't know, a few other characters too. And each time I've seen him play, it's always really strong. So I don't know who this player is, or if they come out to tournaments or not, but man, I'm impressed. So I'm looking forward to watching more of this one. This is a Seth mirror, as I said. Everybody's trying to learn the character. I've been playing as well, trying to learn Seth, make sure I know what they do. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, we're talking about soy milk yogurt. Okay, even before it begins, I think it's important to talk about Seth's V-skills. So V-skill 1 is the tandem engine, and when Seth does it, they absorb the opponent's move. You know, for each character, it's a different move that gets absorbed. And then whenever you press the V-skill button again, like, you'll do their move. So if you absorb from Geef, you'll steal spinning pile driver. Geef can do spinning pile driver still, you don't take it away from him. But as Seth, you have access now to spinning pile driver, and it's a command grab, and you can also combo into it. And it doesn't require 360 punch, it's just medium punch, medium kick. The same thing for all the characters, there's something you steal. In this matchup, you steal a big punch that I don't think exists otherwise, so I'm not really sure why they gave Seth a big punch when Seth steals Seth's thing. Whatever, they did. It's unsafe on block, but it seems pretty good and fast otherwise. And Tonyu Yogurt's gone with V-Skill 2, which is... So, okay, I should say about V-Skill 1. Since each character has a different thing that they steal, if you're going to play V-Skill 1, you got to know too much about what you should be doing. I mean, some of them are obvious, but some of them are just combo filler. Like Seth's is basically combo filler. But if you're going to steal, like, Laura's Thunderclap or Minat's Orb, you know, combos are certainly available to you, but the utility of those things is so strong. And so to play them well, you got to really have done a lot of homework. And I think Sako is the kind of guy who would do that. So I like him playing V-Skill 1. V-Skill 2 is also very good, but it's just not as character specific. So V-Skill 2, he gets a command dash, and there's a Dragon Punch you can do out of it, there's a Rush Punch you can do out of it, and there's a Kickity Kick you can do out of it. And they each have different utility. The DP has great corner carry. You move far forward with it. The punches are safe. It's -2 only, and you get to do it from really far. And the kicks go through firewalls. So there's different things. And it's good in combos because the corner carry is nice, right? You're building V-meter while doing it. So it is really good. And then in Trigger, those moves get better, right? You can do the Trigger 1 combos out of it and stuff. So I like both of the V-skills a lot for Seth. I think they're both really legit. I would not say I think it's definitely better. I personally feel that V-Skill 1 is better in some matchups. It's just a matchup thing, I feel. So V-Skill 1, dude, to absorb Laura's Thunderclap, I just feel like is so... Like, there's some that are just so good. And so in those, I think I would play V-Skill 1. But yeah, I think they're both good V-Skills. And it fits very well to players' desires. So Sako, of course, is the lab monster. You know, he's going to play V-Skill 1 and do all the wild stuff you can do. And Tonyu Yogurt's chosen not to do that. So I think that's both legit. Anyway, let's see what they do. I'll let it play through, but I think it's hilarious that Tonyu Yogurt starts off with V-Skill Command Dash into Rush Punch, which again is only -2 and leaves you at a safe spot. You're outside of throw range. How about V-Triggers? So V-Trigger 1 for Seth is certainly the early good stuff. It leads to good damage. If you do the Rush Punch thing into V-Trigger, right, so it's already activated, right, then you have access to Fierce Roundhouse. There's a follow-up. And for your different special moves, each one has a different follow-up. If you do it out of the rush punch, on block, that's actually plus on blocks, +2. So it's just a way to like build pressure immediately. So if you're full screen as Seth, and you do V-skill command dash, V-skill 2 command dash into rush punches into the V-trigger follow-up, you can start from full screen and end up +2. Like it's, you know, that's obviously very good. But V-trigger 2, I think is gonna be also legit. I'm not sure it will be the preferred one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up like that, because I do think that there's gonna be strong mix-ups out of it. And, you know, I've already seen cross-up or not mix-ups out of it. I myself found a throw or not mix-up out of it. You know, there's certainly stuff you could do with it. And the fact that it's 2 bars is nice, right? More activation points more often, maybe get 2 in a round. We'll see, though. We'll see. For sure right now, +2 on block for V-trigger 1, and the extra damage you get out of V-trigger 1. V-trigger 1 damage is oftentimes 40% life, so it's really legit. So certainly early on, at least, V-trigger 1's the way to go. Maybe V-trigger 2 in the end will be as good. I'm not sure it'll be better. We'll see. And Seth, one thing about Seth is that a lot of Seth's knockdowns... Ooh, okay. A lot of Seth's knockdowns snowball really easily. So I feel like a lot of the times that you hit people as Seth, you get good Oki. Which is really nice. It's obviously really strong. Yeah, it's just... You just, like, don't want to play neutral anymore, right? Oh, yeah, there's the big punch. Ooh, it was supposed to have been DP, certainly. Certainly. I don't know what went wrong here. Let's back it up. So this opener, I feel like that's... I don't know this guy, again. I don't know who Tonyu Yogurt is, but having watched him play Honda and a couple other things, I would say that, like, this makes total sense for them to do as an opener. Like, this is... Just be like, get in here. This is hit confirmable. So that V-skill is very punishable if you do the follow-up on block. -16, I believe. If you do V-skill 1 and don't do the follow-up on block, it's only -2, so you're fine. But it is hit confirmable on the way over. Even I can do it, so somebody like Sako is definitely going to get that 100%. Yeah, those are all good footsies buttons. Air approach is strong for Seth. Again, that's safe. Ooh, and then... yeah, okay, so that was... You could see the startup of Crouching Fierce, I believe. Yeah, that's Crouching Fierce. So this is certainly supposed to have been Dragon Punch. Just screwed it up. This is my channel. I'll have you know. Dang, Jump Roundhouse. Jump Roundhouse is also really good. The range on that's so strong. Ooh, so I think that's hit confirmable. I've heard people say they don't think so, but even I'm getting it about 60% of the time. Stand strong into the follow-up target chain. Strong into fierce. So if you're at this level of play these folks are at, I feel like this is something you should be getting. And same with crouching medium kick. That would have been safe on block anyway, though. That's it. Nice. Yeah, there's so many opportunities to punish for big damage as Seth. Some of your best combos start from, well, not your best, right? But I mean, you can get into big damage pretty easily from stand short. Just by itself, it's already legit. Let alone something that's a full-on, like, you know, big combo jump in and stuff. And I feel like the character has a lot to do in mid-range. There's a lot of choices you can make. In fact, I kind of think there are so many choices, especially, well, really with both V-skills, that, no, nice, that I feel like everybody plays Seth really differently right now, because we're all, like, trying to figure out, like, what you should do, you know? Punish, nice. Axe kick, right? Crouching strong, standing short, stand medium kick, what did I not say there? Forward strong. If you have V-skill 1, then you can do tangent engine, and it catches a lot of people trying to play footsies with you. If you have V skill 2, you can do the dash to rush punches, which again is safe. Seth's dash is pretty good. You could do roundhouse Tatsu, and that's +2 on block. Causes a knockdown on hit. You could do rush punch, and that's safe at range. Like, there's just a lot of things. A lot of things you could be doing as Seth. And so people are trying to put together the character and figure out what buttons to press where and which one's useful in which matchups and yada yada. And that's taking some time now. But again, it's just a few days old. The character is very new. Yeah, even forward fierce, right? So there's a range where, I mean, forward fierce range is half screen, it's super far. It is -4, but at range it's fine. There's a lot going on, I think, for Seth. Honestly, I think that's fair to say. I really think Seth is, in a way, the new Akuma. Akuma who, when Akuma dropped, I'll be honest, I didn't think Akuma was a top tier character right away. It took me some time. And I think that in retrospect, the problem that I saw, that I had misidentified really, was when I saw people play Akuma, it seemed like they didn't know what to do in neutral. And it felt like everybody I played who was using Akuma, even good players, were doing just stuff that, like, didn't seem cohesive to me. And I was like, what's this character's mid-range about? Like, what do they do in footsies? Like, what's Akuma supposed to even do? And that was not because Akuma had too few options. It's because Akuma had so many options, right? That took people a while to figure it out. And that kind of strength eventually became obvious. And that's what I see in Seth. I see a character with so many tools that immediately it may be like a little obscure about how to use each one, but once you've put it all together, I think you're going to be a terror. I think Seth is going to be so strong. Exactly, yeah, I played Joker for a few days, so for sure. So stand medium kick does go over crouching opponents, unless you're point blank. But I think it counter pokes well in some matchups. Rather than being like an active footsies button, I think it's more of a counter poke tool. Yeah, forward strong. That's -5. I think that's technically punishable, but not by crouching strong. Yeah, range on jab is good. I mean, 3-frame button, 4-frame button character, everything you want. Overhead low mix-up. Good anti-air. Yeah, nice work. Nice work. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy, this is actually... Really? I am surprised that that was not in time. I really thought that was going to be enough. Oh boy, this may be it, actually. Nice. Yeah, I think you're right that there are multiple ways to play Seth. I think Seth is just really strong. And interesting, too. It's not strong in a stupid way. Strong in like a, I respect you for learning this character kind of way. Oh, wow. DP there and not punished? Oh, boy. This has come up for me, too. Seth does DP with Fierce, and it's like a Sagat Fierce DP, which moves forward really far. Which is good in some circumstances, but if you're trying to beat people who are jumping close, it's bad news. You gotta pick the right DP in short. EX. Nice. Ooh, man. Alright. Well, good work, Sakonoko. Yeah, I think Seth really has everything. Ooh. What a weird timing to do rush punches. This is safe. Yeah. This is safe. The thing is, though, I'm not sure what it gets you, really. I'm not sure what doing dash into rush punches really gets you. I guess maybe you view it like hands, like Honda hands a little bit in terms of the chip, because it's not quite as much. A little bit less, of course. Ooh, bust him. That was your combo choice? What a strange choice. Maybe it's just that it's so early. I've certainly had brain farts. You know, learning a new character, that's what you do. You have brain farts for a while. That's plus. He did jab? That's plus, right? I'm not wrong about that, am I? Let me know if I'm wrong. I believe it is indeed advantage. Nice. You always get good damage with V-Trigger 1 active. There it is. Oh, yeah, okay, so Sako just made the right read before. Good work, good work. It is +2, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I really like that V-Skill 1 usage. Now, of course, if the opponent reads that you're going to do V-Skill 1, they'll jump over you and punish you for big damage. But I do like it in footsies, and what's cool too is that you can actually do it from outside of some characters' jump-in ranges. It's that far. It's the range of 2 backdashes. It's pretty big. Oof. Ooh, sick. Yeah, there's the Fierce DP that goes far. Really good range. Nice. Oh, he didn't get anything more. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not free to do grab, dash, grab. Oh, yeah? Sako screwed up a combo? Come on. Oh, that should be it. No. Super for sure. Oh, that's punishable? Come on, guys. Super? Super? Oh my god, finally. What a weird scramble. Again, this is just two guys learning the character, of course. But there were multiple situations. This is -4. And so Seth, who has a 3-frame jab, you can actually do crouching jab, stand short if you're, worried that you're going to screw up the timing on stand short, which you can do. You can just do stand short. But you can do crouching jab, stand short into EX kick launch or whatever combo you want, right? And then from that, you have like 400 damage you can pump out. Well, maybe there were network errors. You don't know. You don't know. Defeatly, I was saying earlier that I think Seth is super, super good at snowballing. So there's a lot of situations where Seth can do whatever combo, whatever route you choose, and end up point blank afterward. I feel like that happens to him really often. He gets like basic knockdowns, and they're good. They're right up close. Even after like V-Skill 1 absorb after dash, I think you're +2. So there's just a lot of situations where you can get consistent pressure with Seth. Ooh boy, talk about the turn stolen. I like it. Dang, was not safe, but okay. So the kick, like I said, the Tatsu +2 on the roundhouse version, but the light one is punishable. God, that really does look like Dimitri's, right? I mean, it is, right? That's what it's built off of, but they really made it look like Dimitri's. It's pretty cool. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, wow, didn't spend the follow-up, huh? Plus, and then what is he worried about, super or something? Well, he can kill if he wants, no? Chooses not to just do super on block. I don't think that's cancelable to super, though. I think that's the end of the combo. Oh, this is it. Yeah. Yeah, they do not cancel to super, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, totally, Nitty. Shoutouts to time zones. For me, it's almost noon, at which point I'm gonna go do work. Work. I stream in the mornings because for me it's easier. It just fits better with my like work schedule. -4. Oh, only crouching jab though. That's definitely punishable. If you do close forward fierce, for sure. And Seth has great tools to do it. There's so many things you can do in neutral with this character. That's part why I think he's fun. I like Seth, in part because of that. It's just, you're putting a puzzle together. It's cool. God, that's legit damage. Again, that actually might be death. Wow. That was so much. Let's go back. How much life does Sako have? Sako had 50% and he dies from 2 DPs? Wow. Wow. Okay, so that's, by the way, not just Seth pumping out damage, which Seth does, but also Seth not having very much life, 925 health. So second lowest in the game. Dang. That's a lot, though. That is a lot. I sure was Dectalon and Remain. Although I have not gotten Reforged because I heard about all the problems. Yeah, the first anti-air really did, what would you say here? 30% maybe? Yeah, I would say that's about 30. It's a lot. And that could be even more. Like, say that Tonyu had started that with Stand Roundhouse into full punish. Like, there's a ton of damage available to Seth for anti-air. And that's not actually that common in this game, you know what I mean? I mean, many characters in this game, their anti-airs are one hits. A jab or a short in some cases, but in other cases, just like a strong or a roundhouse even, whatever it is. Usually single hits. But Seth, Stand Roundhouse into juggle, big damage available. Big damage. Yes, you are correct, Sniffles. Yeah, yeah. So if you're higher up in the sky, we can go back and check it out, right? Because these two, I think, did different amounts of damage. That's what it looked like. So check out. So if you delay the follow-up slightly, you'll start the descent from higher up, and it just does more damage. It just keeps doing the same number of hits per second. This is what it feels like to me. It does like some number of hits per second. And so if you started up higher in the sky, it takes you a little bit longer to descend, and that means there's more time and there's more hits, and so it's more damage. Oof, 22. 17. Okay, 20 hits actually overall, so a little bit less damage. Yeah, Stand Roundhouse, actually, how fast is it? It's pretty good as anti-air. I would guess around 10, but let me see. I'd like to know for sure. What do we got here on Standing Roundhouse? Oh, exactly 10 frames. Dang. Okay. And when you do that, it is a juggle, right? So you get a nice juggle out of it. And if you have V-Trigger activated already, then you can get really big damage. Okay. 2-2. It was 2-0 Sako for a while. Didn't even talk about crouching roundhouse in footsies, but that's also really good. That actually might have been better to just do the V-Skill 1. It can counter hit, and on counter hit you can link out of it. You can do stand short. Or crouching jab, stand short. If it had been EX, could have had more. And no cancel of sweep. By the way, Crouching Fierce is the sweep for Seth. It's like Makoto. Okay, yes. Oh, man. Well, okay. Could have had more damage. Might have been able to kill, to be honest, if that had been an optimal combo. The one thing about Seth, though, is that although... Oh, this is a hit. No, it's not. Not in time. Wow. One thing about Seth's V-Trigger that is good is that you have to actually touch the opponent to do the cancel follow-up. So it's not like you can just have access to this +2 move that comes at the end of rush punches. I'm glad that they didn't give that to Seth, because that would have been maybe a little bit too much. So there's like a teleport-ish, you know, but it's not always accessible. I really think that's confirmable. Stand strong. Ooh, okay. Alright, the screw up. Wait, after... I actually didn't know this. Well, I'll go back afterwards, but check it out. They both have very different styles. Different buttons they like to press. Different V-skills, of course. Ooh, that's lucky. And he screwed it up, okay. That could have been killed as well. Could have been hit confirmed into the follow-up. Oh, this is punish. Oof. That could have been the kill as well. Oh, man. I don't know how these guys keep messing up on their day 3 character here. Really, that's the round for sure. And what was the hit even on you? Was it just random? It was. What a genius. Alright, let's rewatch Pardas. I don't remember where it was now. Yeah. Stand strong. I like how I called it hit confirmable and then Tonyu just screwed it up immediately afterward. Oh, this is what it was. If you do back throw, are you immediately in range for crouching roundhouse? Are you immediately in range for it? Dude, for some reason I didn't test that. That's awesome. So if the opponent, it's like a post Alex command grab situation, I guess, where all you gotta do is pay attention to dash, and you shouldn't get hit by the stand roundhouse afterward or by the elbow afterward, but you know, it's good for Seth to have something to stop people from just always doing a button. That's good. Cool. I love that Tonyu sealed this round with the random EXDP. Fully random, not even on a wake up. It's just like in neutrals right here, right? Walk up, do it. Something like that. Oh yeah, this could have been punished for the round. Come on, guys. It's been like 3 days, 2-3 days, depending on when they actually did this. Genius. DP. But I think this set really gives you a good idea of different ways to play Seth. Pretty cool. Different tech. Different combo routes, you know, different footsies pressed, different ways to get around footsies even. Ooh, man, alright. Online, I don't think I would risk it personally, but I think offline that should be doable. Oh, that's it. Nice work. Demon Cradle. Cool. That's it. I believe that's it. Yeah. I think Seth is so good. I really think Seth is great. And fun. So I'm not even mad about Seth being strong. But I would say right away, I think Seth's one of the best characters in the game. We'll see whether that plays out. That's my initial too early response. But I just feel like I see a lot in Seth that I've seen in other characters in SF5 that have led to those characters being strong. And why not Seth then? And other characters have had 925 health or less and have been top tier, so I don't really see why that's an impediment. I agree on the costumes, yeah. I personally play the swimsuit one because I like the Cassie Cage look. The shoulders, jacket, the little hair, the sunglasses are hilarious. I like those a lot. So Seth, all right, well that's, you know, Sako and Tonyu's probably day 2 or 3 Seth, depending on when they did that set, because this was uploaded this morning. Or maybe it was uploaded yesterday? I don't know. But in the last day or two. And, you know, so the set probably happened the day or two before that. So this may be like day 2 Seth. Don't take it too seriously, but I do think that this was nice. And I'm glad it turned out this way because I didn't watch the whole set in advance, but I feel like you could see 2 different styles of Seth here. And it really made sense for the 2 players to be playing that way, just based on what I know about them. Sako's playing this, you know, more controlled style and has V-Skill 1 and knows the combo already that you're supposed to do when you have Tandem Engine and is, you know, trying to hit confirm stuff. And then meanwhile, Tonyu Yogurt is doing V-Skill 2 into rush punches. It's just like bypass neutral, and he did random EXDP in some situations. And I think that's cool, but I think that that is available to you as Seth. I think you can play these different ways. It's pretty cool. Nice work, Capcom.